Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play Photograph by Ed Sheeran. Now, there are a couple different ways that he plays this song. I'm going to preface this by saying there is a version that he plays probably most of the time live with a capo. It's probably how it was originally recorded. But there are ways that he plays it live as well without a capo. And it also allows you to do that little finger picking section at the beginning. So I'm going to do it without a capo, so you don't have to require that. A lot of people don't like using capos, but it still is pretty much the exact same thing. But it really allows you to get the whole song underneath your fingers and recreate all the parts. So what you do have to do to get to follow along is take just one string, which is your G string, and tune it down to an E. All right, so you'll see that I have 3 E strings now. All right, now from there, it's an extremely simple song to play. The little beginning has a little finger picking thing, which if you're not used to finger picking might be a little bit tricky. Other than that, it's 4 chords the whole time. They're just played in different orders. All right, so let's take a look at this little finger picking thing. It's really nice sounding. All right, so obviously you can see why we need that E string there. So we're gonna pick the G string. I use my thumb, and then the index finger on the high E string. Then place the 4th fret there on the B. You can use your thumb there as well, and then the high E string again. So like this. Then pick thumb on the G, then the open B string. Sorry, that's not a G string anymore, right? So we have this. Then you just pick the 5th fret there with your thumb on the 3rd string and slide it down a fret. Repeat. All right, and now let's take a look at these chords. Now, all the parts here, all the rhythm guitar parts, use the exact same chords, be it the verse, chorus, pre-chorus, bridge, whatever. So what they're going to be is this. We're going to have, basically you're just hanging out the 4 bottom strings mostly. Low E open, 7th fret on the A, 6th fret on the D, and then that open E string or G string, whatever you call it. Alright, so that's the first chord we're going to take a look at. And then we have this one other chord shape that's played in 3 different spots. One is the 9th fret up here. So we'll play 9th fret there on the low E, 11th on the A string, 11th on the D, and once again, that open string, that 3rd string is open. Play that also at the 7th, and play it at the 5th. And that's all the chords in the song. Now the whole time he's playing it, he kind of brushes the strings, does a muted, lay your palm down, and use like the back of your index finger, this is the nail. So it's a steady kind of 8th note downstroke, and he accents, each measure, 3 of them. So you just need to be able to feel that timing. And then, so the chord progression underneath that little, and for the actual verse itself, is you're going to start with I'll call this the 0 chord. So this has got a low, open E string, then the 9th fret chord, 7, the pre-chorus, which we're going to now, same chorus, different order. We're going to start now with 9 to 5, 0, and 7. And repeat that. And on this last one, just let it ring out there. That you're going to pause in that last time, the second time through that pre-chorus. All right, so it's really just memorize the numbers of the frets. It's that easy. All right, now we get to the chorus, which is played in this muted style the first time he plays through the chorus. So same chords here, different order. We're going to start with the 0 chord to 7 to 9 and 5. Now obviously that's repeated. And then they do quickly go back to that, and they kind of stop right in that second time through it. And then you're back to the same verse that we did earlier, and then the same exact pre-chorus. Now this time when you're going into the chorus though, you can take the same chords as the chorus, but now open them up. Do less muting, just kind of strum it. Just don't let your palm mute. You can do the same rhythm. Let them ring out. All right, so after you've done that a couple of times, it goes to this quick little bridge section. I think it's that "Wait for Me to Come Home" part of the song. I think those are the lyrics. All right, so it's basically what he does there for the bridge. You're continuing to kind of strum the chords, not muting them as much anymore. And it's the same as the pre-chorus, just one time through. Same order. And you go straight back to the chorus. So that's kind of the outro chorus, except they have one little outro section where he plays basically the same chords as the chorus, but back muted again. And just one time through. And just stops on that last chord. Song's over. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.